They're debating on what a good versus a bad lifter looks like. Um, and I don't mean the obvious bad lifter, because there's some lifters that are just blatantly obvious that they're not good. So take for example this one. The up and down movement. That's a bad lifter. It shouldn't do that. So basically what's going on is there's needle bearings in there. And either the needle bearing itself or the inside of this barrel where they ride. So there's a pin that goes there. In between the pin and this roller, there's needle bearings. There's a bearing in there. If either one of the roller, the needle bearings, or the pin, the needle bearings, or the roller wear out, you get play. And I don't mean this play. This is normal. Side to side. Up and down, this one doesn't move at all. The rest of them, none of them move. So you would think, okay, replace the one bad lifter, move on. So I was looking, and I don't know Hemis all that well, but I have been building engines for the last 10 years or so, and I build engines for Caterpillar, and I see stuff like this, and I see a red flag. This looks normal to me. That's normal wear. Shiny. That opaque color, cloudy color, is actually the surface hardening getting worn through. So I'm trying to make this video to help some people out that may not know what signs of future failure are going to look like. So let me point something out. You could reuse these, okay? You could get by with these, but who wants to do this fucking job again? I do not. So, you see some of these lobes, the whole thing is that cloudy color versus something shiny like this, polished. And there's going to be those guys out there, oh, you could repolish it. Guess what? The surface hardening's gone. Okay? It's gone. And you polished over it, you just polished off even more of what was left. So, some of these have a chunk taken out, not that one. But see that cloudy color right there? It's a wear track. Okay? If you put this on your cam, it looks minor to you. You can put this on a new cam, and it's going to start prematurely wearing the cam because we can't see it with the naked eye, but this is a groove wore in this, and it will prematurely wear the cam because it's not riding on the cam as a flat even surface. It's riding on it in a groove like this. So you have high pressure points, you have a low pressure point, and not even to mention that the surface hardening is gone. The surface finish is gone. Look at this one. See the wavy in the roller? So I was like, you know what do Hemi guys reuse? What do they not reuse? I couldn't find anything. Well, I got the cam out. So the lifters that showed that groove also show wear on the cam. So if you're debating on what lifters to reuse, see the groove? So once again, the surface hardening is starting to go bye-bye on the cam. Lack of lubrication. Okay. Long oil change. Look at the cam, it's dirty. Long oil change intervals. Look at that. That was a good lifter. That lifter was undamaged. Yet look at the cam. Starting to flake apart. This is what happens when you get below the surface hardening. This is surface hardened mild steel. So this is going to be like an eggshell right here. Underneath, it's soft. It's just regular mild or cast steel underneath. So when you get past this layer, there's nothing stopping. It's like butter. and it just starts coming apart. All these lifters were good. This was the one with the loose roller on the lifter. It was just this. None of these were making noise. Right here, right here. Those lifters were good. Those rollers on those lifters were good. That was these back ones. The track is wide. Right here. See the opaque on this? Goes almost the whole width of the lifter. But the lifter itself is not loose in any way. So, do yourself a favor when you do a cam, just do a set of lifters. You'll thank yourself later because it won't blow the cam out in 30,000 miles. If you're doing this just to be able to sell a vehicle, I'm sorry for you. You're a sorry bastard. You're scabby. That's all I have to say about that. You don't belong working on vehicles. And karma's gonna get you one way or another. But if you're doing this and you're trying to get by, do not use a single lifter with a track. They have to be very clean, like this one. As you can see, some of the lobes on that cam were good. This would be a perfect example of one that you could reuse. It's shiny, there's dirt, it's got no tracks, it's still highly polished, all the surface hardening's there. These ones, where it's cloudy, for lack of a better term, it's cloudy, do not reuse these, okay? These will fail on you very quickly, very quickly. Hopefully this helps somebody out there with determining if their lifters are good or not.